up, guys? So a lot of you guys have been asking for like an updated makeup routine because haven't done one in like 7 or 8 months. And you guys know in the last like few months I've definitely gotten a lot more beauty products and changed the way I've done certain things. So yeah, we're just gonna hop right in. I'm doing this look right here. For those of you wondering, because you know I do false lashes a lot, I'm not wearing false lashes right now. This is purely just makeup and my own face that I was born with. So if you guys want to figure out how to do this look, then stick around.
All right, here we go. We're gonna put makeup on this face. Hello, I have no eyebrows. Okay, let's get started. I'm starting with the NYX Hydra Touch Primer. I've found out recently that I don't have oily skin like I thought. I actually have dry skin, so I've been using a hydrating primer under my foundation just so that my face doesn't look like cakey by the end of the day and everything kind of like blends well together. So I'm obsessed with this It Cosmetics CC Cream and this Morphe brush that Jaclyn Hill recommended, if you know who that is on YouTube. So I've been just dabbing this all over my face. Is that the cat in the background? Anyway, so I use the Morphe brush to blend out the foundation. I love this brush. I think I've said before in a couple other videos that I was obsessed with a Sonia Kashuk brush for my foundation for years, and I am way more in love with this. So yep, just spreading this around my face. All right, now I've got a NYX HD concealer and a beauty blender, another new product that I'm actually really enjoying. So this foundation, or I'm sorry, this concealer is a lot lighter than my actual skin tone, but I'm kind of liking like an under eye, super bright, highlighted looking type of a situation. I don't know, when it blends out, you guys are going to be like, what are you thinking, Lynette? But anyway, been using a beauty blender. Sometimes I use it for foundation, but I really like just using it to like put the concealer, kind of like blend the concealer into my face and like really get it in there. I don't know, the beauty blender really kind of like pushes the product into your skin, but also takes away like some of the excess products so you don't just have like cake face. I don't know. Do you guys see how bright my face looks right now? I don't know. I like it. Leave me alone. I look really awake to me. Yay! All right, and now I've got an e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder, which I'm setting with a Real Techniques brush, and this just helps me not get creases in my concealer under my eye. And also using an e.l.f. High Definition Face Powder with a Morphe brush to set my foundation a little bit. I just kind of put it in the areas that I end up getting like a little bit oily throughout the day. I don't want to powder all over my face just because I found like that's a great way for me to get cake face. Eyebrows. Okay, I love the NYX Prince. I know, look at my eyebrows. We're praying to the gods that I can do this correctly because every day is a struggle. And there are my 0 eyebrows, you guys. It is so real, the situation with my eyebrows. I can't even. But okay, so I am loving this NYX micro brow pencil or whatever. I know it's exactly like the Anastasia pencil that I kept telling you guys I was like not about. First of all, this one is way cheaper and I love it for just starting out like the shape of my brow. Yeah. Yeah, I know, guys, bear with me. Every day is a little bit different with the brow situation. I feel like I still haven't figured out how to like get it the same every single day. But yeah, I like using this brow pencil to like really like kind of draw out the shape of the brow that I want. I like how this makes my brow look all by itself, but it doesn't stay all day. And I tried the Anastasia one. That one doesn't stay either. Like my face, I know. Can we please just look at my eyebrow situation? I need a coffee break in between doing my eyebrows and doing the next step because I'm stressed. Eyebrows are stressful. Okay, Anastasia brow, the Dipbrow pomade in a soft brown. I use this because as I was trying to say, the NYX pencil and the Anastasia one like it just doesn't last all day. Like the tail end of my brow where I have like literally no hair will be gone. Just like my skin gets oily or whatever throughout the day and it just disappears by the end of the day. So I have to use this Dipbrow stuff to really like make my brows stay because this stuff is super long lasting, will last during workouts. And yes, one of my brows is higher than the other. I can't stand it. Whatever. Using a brow gel just to set the like 6 hairs that I have on my eyebrows. I want all 6 of them to stay in place. So that's what I'm doing. And now, yay, contouring, my favorite part of the day. Love this Milani Baked Bronzer. This is just to use to like warm up my face, not necessarily like contour. I'm super pale, super pale right now. So yes, using this just so that I don't feel like a complete ghost. So I just use it kind of where I would put my contour, but a little bit more like loosely. I don't know. I just want the whole face to kind of warm up. And I like that this has a little bit of a shimmer to it because it just looks like really sunny and pretty. Okay, Lynette. Obsessed with this Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and it smells like chocolate. I know. I'm dramatic. So this, I always put my bronzer, I always say from the top of my ear to the corner of my mouth. That's kind of the angle that you're looking for to get that contour looking where it's supposed to. I know contour is like a difficult thing, but that's where you want to put the contour powder, I guess you'd say. Putting it also on my temples because why not? And now I'm doing a Wet n Wild blush. I just got this. I forget what shade it was in, but I just wanted just like a little bit of color. I didn't want like a ton of color. I already went kind of heavy on the contour, so just like a little pop of like life in my cheeks. Just like that. Wet n Wild has amazing stuff, by the way. Okay, yeah, super excited about my Champagne Pop highlighter by Becca Cosmetics. It's the Jaclyn Hill one. If you don't know this, I'm obsessed with Jaclyn Hill. It's fine, but I love this highlighter, and you guys have commented in my videos where I'm wearing this saying like, oh, your highlighter is amazing, and I'm like, praise the Lord that you guys have like noticed this on me because this highlighter was $1 million. Just kidding. Not really kidding. It was close to $1 million. You know what I'm saying. So yes, highlighting just right above my lip, down my nose, middle of my forehead, just places that I feel like highlight is supposed to be. Look how different my face looks like with contour. Okay, that was MAC Fix Plus. I like to put that on my face after I'm done with my foundation just because it makes me feel like, okay, we're 10 steps behind. Okay, Morphe palette. I'm obsessed with this thing. This is amazing. Jaclyn Hill told me to buy it, so I did buy it. I buy everything she says to use. Okay, this is the Color Tattoo. I use this to prime my eyelids because you can already see foundation like settles into the creases of your eyelid. So will all of your eyeshadows. So please prime your eyelids. It will save your life. That's what I'm using this for right now. It will make it so that your eyeshadow does not crease at all. And I just use it with a brush, and now I'm using the Stila Kitten eyeshadow and just packing that in with my finger. This is one of my favorite eyeshadows ever. I just definitely a go-to for like right on the eyelid as something that's like shimmery but like also daytime appropriate. So just putting that in there. That's what she said. I'm sorry, I had to. Okay, transition color. Putting that on kind of like my crease area, almost up to my brow. I just basically want my entire eyelid covered with like a thin layer of eyeshadow before I start doing like contouring type stuff, or you know, like it going in my crease and stuff. And that was a CoverGirl white eyeshadow, by the way. My favorite white shadow that I've ever used. It's just like sheer enough, but like pigmented enough. I don't know. It's hard to find a white eyeshadow that like does what it's supposed to do. And so that's why I like it. Yes, we're going in with that bright orange. Can you believe it? Here we go. So I'm putting that right into my crease, completely avoiding my lid. You can see it's like a very defined line between my lid and the crease. So putting that there, and I know it's a crazy color, you guys, just have faith in me that I'm going to make this work and not look nuts. But I like the look of kind of like a cut crease. I like the sparkly lid with like a different crease color. I don't know. I think it looks cool, and I'm loving this color. When I saw like footage of me with this later, I'm like, I don't know if that's actually like the best color for me, but I'm just going to keep doing it because I love this like burnt orange color. Blending that out, yes, that's the secret to everything in life. Blend, blend, blend. Nothing will go that terribly wrong if you just blend. I promise. So I'm blending out the harsh edges of that darker orange color so that I don't look like an orange raccoon. Like so, and going back in with the Stila Kitten color just to, did you hear me? I said kitten, it's kitten, whatever, just to make sure that there is like a nice stark difference from my lid and the orange crease. I do want like a difference. Going back in with the CoverGirl into my inner eye part. I like that to pop, but I didn't want like a super shimmery, holy moly cannoli, very noticeable type of inner eye situation. I just wanted to be kind of subtle the way it is there. All right, going in with this darker color in the Morphe palette and just sticking to the outer V of my eye. This is kind of like in where the crease and my lid meet in the corner. I don't know, outer V. You guys know what's going on. So I built that up. I went a little bit lighter starting out, but I kept building it up and building it up because I wanted to just get to the right, I don't know, you guys know what I'm saying. Building it up and blending it together, and I wasn't thrilled with how this was looking, so I wanted to go in with a little bit darker of a crease color to just give it a little bit more like depth, and I'm glad that I did. It made a little bit more sense when I looked over at the look. So that's just like another darker brown from the Morphe palette to define the outer V with. And using a super fluffy brush to go back in with the orange, because I really wanted this orange, you guys, I wanted this orange to be like noticeable from like the blind old man from across the street. I wanted everyone to see it, and obviously that's what happened. So going in with like a golden shimmery color with like a pencil brush type of thing, and just going into my under eye to bring some color down there so it's not just all on top of my lid. And then don't you worry, blending it out. That's always the answer. Repeat after me. Blend. So taking that orange down a notch from crazy to just kind of crazy, and blending it out. Now we're going in with liquid liner. You guys, don't have a heart attack. We can do this. We're in this together. Love this liner. It's a Maybelline liquid liner of some sort. I don't know. I'm obsessed. I always come back to this liner as my absolute favorite liquid liner. It just seems a little bit easier to control than most liquid liners. But yes, this is my technique for lining. I go and make the wing first, and I have it kind of like meet the same angle as my lower lash line, and then I just fill it in very carefully, and you maybe say a prayer and take 30 minutes out of your day to make sure it's correct. You know how it goes. Doing this eye. I try not to tug on the edges of my eye skin because I know aging, I know whatever. Bear with me. I'm not tugging very hard. So yeah, I just keep going over that line until it is smooth. Like so. Look at that. It looks so, praise the Lord for this eyeliner. I did it. All right, favorite pencil eyeliner ever. Look how dark and pigmented that it is. It's a kohl liner, I believe, from Milani. I think it's called Milani Liquid Eyes. I don't know. I'll have everything down in the description. Favorite eyeliner ever. Okay, Stila. I wanted just a brown liner for my lower lid. Lower lash line because I didn't want anything too harsh with everything else that was already harsh. Okay, mascaras. I'm not going to go too much into the mascaras I use. Basically, since I wasn't using false lashes, I use every mascara I've ever owned in my life and just built up the volume of my lashes by repeatedly going over them and over them and over them. Drugstore mascaras are fine in my opinion. I don't think there's a need to go with like high-end mascaras. It's just not something that's worth it to me. It only lasts for like 2 or 3 months no matter where you're getting it from. So look, I don't look crazy. Look guys, lips. Okay, a Rimmel Nude lip color. I'm going to find out what color that is because I love this pencil. Lining my lips with this. Since I went a little crazy on the eyes, I wanted to keep lips pretty neutral. That's kind of like a given in the world of makeup. And again, looking at this lip color, I don't know if it's like a good match for my skin tone. I think it might be a little bit too warm, but I'm going to probably wear it anyway because I love it. Filling in my lips with that. There you go. And then a Vivid Matte Liquid lip color from Maybelline. I think these just came out. They're not that matte. Just so you guys know, they're like a little tiny bit shiny. They're not completely matte. But just filling that in. Again, I think this is a little too warm for me, but I did it. It's over. We're okay. I survived. So that is the completed look, guys. Thank you for bearing with me in this crazy video, and I hope you enjoyed it.